Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back. I'm hoping this goes well. If you have been here with me before, I'm in a different location. This looks different, my background looks different, and that is because I have moved. On top of that, that also means that I'm still figuring out how to light myself in this location. I'm still growing and building and trying to find the best camera for myself and the best lighting equipment and all that jazz. So please bear with me. Today we are going to be talking about the April Boxycharm. We are going to be doing an unboxing and you guys are going to see how I create this look and the thoughts that I have on it. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm going to be uploading every Monday and Friday. That is my plan. If anything ever happens where for some reason I cannot upload one of those days, I will of course let you guys know and have a makeup video ready for you guys at another day within that time span. So I will see you guys now. Please excuse my skin as we work through some of our issues. I'm also not sure how good the lighting is right now. I'm trying to work out the lighting situation and make it just a little bit better, but this is what I have for right now. So as I grow and continue to figure out kind of how I want everything to look, we'll get that all worked out. But yeah, I feel like looking at my monitor, my skin looks worse on my monitor than it does on person. Like I don't have this much darkness on my skin, but we'll see how it looks when I actually edit it, because unfortunately my monitor makes everything look brighter. You guys don't care. Okay, let's dive into the video. All right, so we're going to be going in with our We're going to be going in with our MAC paint pot. This is in the shade Soft Ochre, and I am so excited about this. I love this product. I used it for the first time about a week or so ago, and I'm in love with it already. So I'm just going to pick that up and apply it straight on my lid. Look at this. This is stunning. And you open it up and you have all of these gorgeous shades. Look at these two shimmers over there. They're amazing. I want to do a more wearable look, but I do want to do something with color. My idea of Coachella kind of is more in line with Beyonce's like Homecoming, which by the way, if you haven't seen that, make sure you see it. If you don't have a Netflix account, see if you can borrow somebody else's just to watch it. It is amazing. It's so important, so culturally important. Even if you don't consider yourself a huge fan of hers, you need to see it because it's just a moment. It's like a really beautiful moment that I think everybody should enjoy and see. That being said, we're gonna go ahead in. First of all, this palette smells so good. JK. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. I said I'm gonna do wearable, but this pink is just calling my name and I don't wanna just put it like underneath. I wanna actually like make it work. So I think I might do the pink and then blend it out with a more neutral color and kind of just make it work that way. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this shade here in Wild Child, and I'm just going to take this Morphe M441 brush and pick it up and just pat that off the lid, tapping off the excess. And I'm going to go in first instead of a sweeping motion. I'm going to start off by just packing this on the lid a bit, and then I'm going to blend. I will say that off the bat, the pigmentation is not bad. I actually expected it to be maybe slightly more pigmented. Like I feel like it's a little bit more sheer than I expected, but I do like the color. And I think that's also good because if you're not great with working with colors, this definitely gives you the opportunity to build the colors up to what you need them to be. I do want to build up this pink just a little bit. I'm going to end up probably like deepening it as well, just to give myself a little bit more depth and dimension, but it's just such a pretty color. I want to add a little bit more. So now I'm going to be going in with my Luxie brush. This is the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to go in with the shade Epic, this shade right here. And I'm going to blend out that pink with this shade. And I think this is going to help to tone it down just a tad and give us that wearability that we were hoping for. I'm going to just pop that right on top. Something else that I'm noticing about these is that they're blending very nicely on top of another, because I will say when I used the last PUR Boxy collaboration, maybe it was the first one, I don't know which one it was, but it was in a white palette, I believe, those did not seem to blend well with each other. And sometimes with shadows, it can be a thing of like the shadows might not blend well with other shadows, like other mattes might not blend well with other mattes from different palettes and different formulations, but those just were not, at least for me, they were not blending well with their own like complementary shades. So these are blending very, very nicely, and even though there is kickback and some dust, like they're not fluffing off the eye, they're just really blending out really, really nicely. And you're able to work with them and blend them, and they don't look really patchy, so I'm into it. I want to just take a little bit more of what's left on the pink of this brush and just kind of go back in and make sure that that pink and orange look even more blended, that you're not really losing the pink. I want to use the pink to make sure that I'm not losing anything, but I don't want to add more color back in. I just want to reinforce the pink shade because I still want that to peek through a bit so that you can tell, you know, that you had it. So we're gonna keep that on standby. We're not cleaning off the brush, we're literally just going in and fixing it up a bit. I think I wanna do like the appearance of a cut crease, but not an actual cut crease, just because I want this to be more of an easy look. I also don't feel like going through all the trouble of cutting my crease right now. I don't even have all of my proper stuff to make it look as perfect as I would want it to. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of play around with these shades and make it like easy and wearable and fun for everybody. So that's kind of what I'm going in with here. I want to take a clean brush. This is actually from the Boxycharm, from this box. This is the Luxie 209 large shader. And what I want to do is I'm just going to, on the edges, just go in with a clean brush and just blend out the very outer edges to make sure we don't have any harsh lines and nothing looks patchy or crazy. Right now we definitely have a sunset effect. I'm really hoping you guys can see that. It's just like a really pretty sunset, and I want to just blend that out a bit. I'm taking this Luxie 229 taper blending brush. This one is already super dirty and dark because I've used it already with a darker color, but I'm going in with a darker color and it's basically the same exact shade, so it's not gonna really matter. I'm taking this shade Hidden Desert, this really pretty like chocolatey brown. It looks like it has a little bit of a red to it as well. And I am going to just be deepening up the outer corner and crease with this, like the very outer crease. That's so pretty. This just took the look to new heights. Look at that. I am going to go in with the shade All Night on the same 229 taper blending brush that I have. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, All Night, and I'm going to very lightly apply this in the outer corner. So I'm holding the brush handle like right down here because I don't, if I hold it up here, I'm going to be applying way too much pressure and get a little bit more pigment than I want. But if I hold it like right here, I'm going to be applying just a perfect amount of pressure and getting just the lightness of pigment that I want, because I don't want it to be too dark. I just want to deepen it up just a bit on this outer edge here. We are looking really pretty. If you look, we have like a really pretty blend happening. You can even take your brush again if you feel like you lost too much of that pink, and just right there, just kind of go in and blend inward. I don't want to keep too much shadow, so again, I'm not picking up any excess shadow because I don't want to have too much for anything to layer on top of, because I am still testing out this formula, even though so far so good. Words, it's so hard for me to talk right now, I'm so sorry. So I went in with just nothing else on my brush because I'm still testing out this formula. It has worked really, really beautifully so far. These are just such beautiful colors and they look so great together, but I just did not want to run the risk of going in with that shade and having everything kind of fall apart and look horrible. So that's why I did it that way. I think I want to lay down like a base shade first and then go in with one of these glittery shades. So I'm thinking I'm kind of between two. So let's do some swatches. I have a little like blood blister here, so ignore that. But I'm going to do a little quick swatch if I can. So we have this shade here, and this is in the shade 24 Karat Magic. And this is, if this will swatch, I don't know if it will. This is in the shade Fireworks. So I don't know, the pink is calling to me, but I kind of want to do 24 karat magic because I feel like that's not something I would necessarily always do. And it is just so pretty, and I could just kind of do it like right in the inner corner. Or would this one be a little bit more wearable? I don't know. I'm really lost at what to do. I want to put down a base shade first. So I think my base shade that I'm going to put down is going to be Good Vibes, and then I'll put on a shade on top of that. But I want to start off just by testing this out by itself to see how pigmented the shimmers are. And I want to just pop this on. Oh, those are good shimmers. You know, I actually really did before like the formulation of the shimmers from here. It was just the mattes that were not, they were not the tea. They were not it. And we're gonna put it just right here. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna try and make sure I'm not going like above the little crease area. Do we like that? Do we like it just sitting here, or do I now kind of have to cover the whole lid? I'm going to very quickly just clean this up, pop on some false lashes and maybe some liner, and then like the rest of my like base face makeup, and I will be right back with you guys. So I'm gonna be picking up this liner from Bodyography. I also obviously got it in my Boxycharm. This is in the shade Bali Bronze, and I am just going to put this in my waterline. So now we're just going to do the under eye. I'm going to take this angled brush from Luxie. It's their 131 mini angled brush, and I want to take that pink shade and just very lightly kind of press it and do a little bit of sweeping action right underneath that lower lash line there. I want to take this brush from Luxie as well. This is the 111 mini flat angled brush, another flat angled one. We're going to take Epic and we're going to just go right underneath that and blend it out. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Purple Dream shade from Artist Couture. I do really love Artist Couture. I think that they're such a fantastic brand. I'm a really big fan of Angel Marino, who is the owner and founder and creator of Artist Couture. He's amazing. He's really good friends with Jackie Aina, which is how I found out who he was. I own her collaboration La Peach with him for their Artist Couture Diamond Glow powders. So I'm very familiar with the product. I love it, and I'm super excited about this one. I'm going to be picking up my Luxie 512 small contouring brush, and I'm going to see how, actually no, never mind. I just went ahead and picked up my Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush. Obviously this brush is well loved. I just used it like a couple days ago when I was doing my highlights, so it does have some particles on it, but it's clean. It's just going to show you this highlight that we're doing today. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's pretty. I do see a purple shift. It's golden, like there's gold, but right at the top you can see this beautiful shift of purple, and I love it. So for the base for my lips, I'm going to be picking up this Melted Matte from Too Faced in this shade Queen Bee, and this lip liner from NYX in the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Can. So next I'm going to be going in with this Appeal Holographic Lip Gloss. It looks like this. It's supposed to just kind of, you can kind of see it. It gives like this very pretty shine to it. However, I know myself and I'm not really into that, so I am going to use just a tad bit of it. But first I'm actually going to go in with this lip gloss from Attitude New York. I think that's how you say it. This is something I got in an old Boxycharm, and I actually really like this gloss. So now I'm going to take a very tiny brush, and I'm going to use that brush. I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to, on the very like tips, put this shade on there so that we kind of have that holographic vibe going on. I am actually really happy with how this look turned out. I think that out of everything, I liked the lip gloss the least. I do see like a really pretty kind of glow in the center of my lips, but like outside of that, I'm not seeing any like holographic vibes to it. And I know I said I'm not really into it, but I almost wish that because it said that it did it, that it actually did, and I'm just not really seeing it, so I'm not super into that. I cannot stop staring at my eyes. They're so beautiful. I love this palette by PUR. Like I said, I have not been impressed by past PUR palettes, but that is all changed now. This is such a beautiful palette. It looks so beautiful and just so vibrant, and my eyes just look really pretty. And this is like, for me, very rare wearable glam, so I'm super into it. I was slightly disappointed with this Bodyography pencil, just because I wanted it to just give me a little bit more, but it gave me what it said it would. Really, it's a bronze pencil, and you know, you get what you get, so I feel like it's okay. And like I said, I think that if I did a little bit more of a neutral look, it probably would have popped even more, but because I did do kind of a vibrant look, it just was like, yeah. So I think next time I'd probably go with like a more colorful type situation. But outside of that, I really did like every single thing. I honestly just wish that I looked better. Like, I feel like I look like a hot mess, but today was hot. Today was a hot day, and I was just like, I just want to film. I want to film. I haven't filmed in so long. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe down below, like this video, share it. Let me know what else you guys want to see. I have some really exciting videos coming up for you guys, including this Friday, so make sure you are tuned in so you don't miss that. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, because I promise you guys are going to be blown away with how dedicated and committed I am and how on point I am with these uploads. I have so many exciting videos planned out for you, and I'm going to get more comfortable with the camera. My lighting is going to become better, and this is just going to be an all-around like better, more thriving channel. So I really hope that you guys are excited for all of that. Okay, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, my loves.